welcome to IP Study Video Lectures. Today we will discuss the 19th chapter of Grade 8 English Grammar, and our topic is Synthesis of Sentences. The word synthesis means combining, and in English grammar, it is the process of combining two or more simple sentences into a single sentence. This helps us to avoid repetition and makes writing smoother. Now, before the end of this lesson, you will be able to understand the concept of synthesis in sentence formation, analyze simple sentences into compound sentences and complex sentences, combine multiple simple sentences into a single sentence by using a participle, an infinitive, a nominative absolute, a noun or a phrase in apposition, a preposition with a noun or a gerund, and an adverb. Now let us start with a small example. Besides washing hands, you should also drink water. Yes, teacher. Well, in this sentence, as you can notice, there are lot of components which are defining a structure of a sentence. Like the words like besides, you should also drink water. That means in this sentence, we have joined two simple sentences into a single sentence. This is called synthesis. In previous chapters, we have learned to separate a sentence into its components according to its structure, and the process of breaking a sentence into phrases and clauses, this is called analysis. But in this lesson, we will study synthesis, which means combining. Hence, synthesis refers to the method by which we combine two or more simple sentences into a single sentence, and we get simple, compound or complex sentences. Well, sentences can be combined by using adjectives, adjective phrases, relative clauses, adverbs, infinitives, prepositions, conjunctions or participle phrases. We can combine two or more simple sentences to form one simple sentence, a compound sentence or a complex sentence in different ways. Now, this is what we will learn in this lesson. Let us understand synthesis of simple sentences into a compound sentence. That means when we have two independent clauses. And what does that mean? When one clause and the another clause, they have meaning on their own, and we combine both of them into a single sentence. That is called a compound sentence, when two independent clauses are combined together to form a single sentence. Synthesis of simple sentences into a compound sentence can be done by using coordinating conjunctions such as and, not only but also, either or, neither nor, but, yet, however, therefore, though, although, for, and so. We've also covered them in the topic conjunctions, and now we will understand how to combine those two independent clauses by using these conjunctions. We may recollect that there are two and more independent clauses in a compound sentence called coordinate clauses. Let us read the sentences given below and note how we have joined them by using conjunctions. She cannot read French. She cannot write French. Now, these are two independent clauses. She can neither read nor write French. So, we have joined it by using neither nor. Neither nor, this conjunction is often used when we have two negative independent clauses. That means we have not in those two clauses. The second sentence, she is 50 years old. She works very hard. So we join them using the conjunction yet. She is 50 years old, yet She works very hard. She had a fever. She did not have the cold drink. Now, because she had a fever, she did not have the cold. Although these are two independent clauses, but dependent on each other. So, for these, we use the conjunction therefore. She had a fever. Therefore, she did not have the cold drink. She was promoted. She was given a bonus. She was promoted and given a bonus. So, this is how we have joined the two sentences. This is called the synthesis of sentences into a compound sentence by using these conjunctions. Now, let us understand the synthesis of sentences into a complex sentence. Synthesis of simple sentences into complex sentences. Now, this can be done by using noun clause, adjective clause, and adverb clauses. Now, always remember that a complex structure or a complex sentence, they have one principal clause. That means one clause is main, but the other clause is subordinate. That means the other clauses are dependent on the main clause. It can also have one subordinate clause or more than one subordinate clause because it is a compound sentence. Synthesis of simple sentences into a complex sentence can be done by using a noun clause, an adjective clause, or an adverb clause. A complex sentence has a principal clause and one or more subordinate clauses. Let us understand how to form a complex sentence by using a noun clause. A noun clause used for synthesis of sentences performs the role of a noun in a complex sentence. It may be in a position of a subject or an object. The conjunction used to introduce a noun clause is that. So, here we have joined a noun clause to a main clause. This can be in a position of a subject or an object. Let us read this example. They will come here in an hour. We hope so. Now, the other clause is dependent on the first principal clause. And we can join it by using the conjunction that. We hope that they will come here in an hour. Next sentence. Sheetal is a maths wizard. We all know that. Now again, the other clause is dependent on the main clause. We all know that Sheetal is a maths wizard. Now this is how we combine the sentences. We've done the synthesis of sentence by using a noun clause. Now here we have used it as a noun. Now this noun clause can be in an object position or in a subject position, like in the first example, we hope. This is the subject. We hope that they will come here in an hour. We all know that Sheetal is a maths wizard. Now this is acting as a noun clause. By using an adjective clause. An adjective clause is mainly used for combining sentences. It performs the role of an adjective and gives more information about the noun in the principal clause of a complex sentence. This is the town. I spent my childhood here. Now, I spent my childhood here. This is the town. So, we join it by using where. Right? So, this is the town where I spent my childhood. Now, this is adding more information to the noun. Hence, this acts as an adjective in the sentence. He is the man. He is the captain. He is the man who is the captain. That means this is giving us more information about the man. Here, this is where I spent my childhood. The subordinate clause is giving us more information about the noun town. And here, the subordinate clause, who is the captain, is the man, he is the captain. This is adding more information about the man. Hence, they both are describing, or they both are there in the sentence acting as an adjective. By using an adverb clause, we can combine two simple sentences into a single sentence by changing one of the sentences into an adverb clause. That means they describe the time, place, reason, condition, purpose, result, or comparison. That means when something is happening, where something is happening, how, what is the result, what is the comparison. So when they describe in one of the sentences, they act as an adverb. They describe more about the timings, the quality, the place, how often, the frequency. They become an adverb clause. And using subordinate conjunctions like although, if, so that, and while to introduce the clause in the sentence. For example, don't exert yourself, you will soon get tired. So the conjunction which has been used, if. So if you exert yourself, you will soon get tired. That means what will happen? You will get tired. This is the result. So one of the two sentences, one clause, they convert themselves into an adverb clause like you will soon get tired. And we join them using different subordinate conjunctions which can be although, if, so that, or while. Next example, Madhu is very excited. She got the job. Now Madhu is excited. Why? Because she got the job. So we have joined it by using because, and this part of the sentence is describing themselves as an adverb clause. Now combining simple sentences into a single sentence by using a participle. That means he polished the shoes. He put them in the box. Polishing the shoes, he put them in the box. Now in this sentence we have added the state of being. That means we've added the participle state of being. For example, when in two sentences we complete one action before the other begins, we use having and the past participle or being and the past participle to join the sentences. But when we just finish the action just in time, at that moment when we are talking, we use simple ing participle, which is the state of being participle. But when we complete one action before the other begins, we use having along with the past participle or being along with the past participle. For example, he forgot his wallet. He started shouting, right? So one action has happened before the other begins. Having forgotten his wallet, he started shouting. She was awake. She received the call. Again, one action has been already been completed. So we use having along with the past participle, which is being awake. She received the call. So we can use having with the past participle or being with the past participle. But when we finish the action just in time and we talk about it, so we used ing, that means the state of being. By using an infinitive, that means to have, to build up, or enough. When a sentence expresses a purpose or a cause, we use an infinitive for combining two sentences. She is going to a restaurant. She wants to have lunch. Now we combine these two sentences by using infinitive to have. She's going to a restaurant to have lunch. He jogs every morning. He wants to build up his health. He jogs every morning to build up his health. So when in a sentence we want to state a purpose or a cause, we join by using infinitive to. Now by using a nominative absolute, it can also be referred as a phrase. A nominative absolute refers to the subject that doesn't affect the number or the person of the verb in a sentence. We use it when the sentences to be combined have different subjects but appear to be related in some way. For example, people in the plane, houses in the society. So there are many houses. The house in the society, the the person in the plane. There are many houses in the society. So when we use the subject which doesn't affect the number or the subject verb agreement rule, we call it as a nominative absolute. Like, the house was robbed, the entire neighborhood was alerted. So we're talking about the entire neighborhood. So we do not change the number in the person or in the subject, but we just take them as one unit. Although they are separate, but we take them. The subject appears to be in the one unit. So the house having been robbed, the neighborhood was alerted. The flight landed, the passengers deboarded. So the passengers deboarded, that means many passengers were affected by one flight. So it is appearing as one subject, although it is related to all the passengers, to all the subjects. So the flight having landed, the passengers deboarded. This is called nominative absolute. When a nominative absolute, it refers to the subject that doesn't affect the number or the person of the verb in a sentence. And we use it when the sentences to be combined have different subjects but appear to be related in some way. Now, by using a noun or a phrase in apposition, apposition refers to the use of a noun or a phrase that immediately follows a noun in a sentence, making a special reference to it. For example, Rashi is my cousin. She has a great personality. Rashi, my cousin, has a great personality. So this is called apposition, when we use a noun or phrase which immediately follows the subject noun in the sentence. That means the noun here, Rashi, my cousin, right? So we followed the noun again here, or a noun phrase to describe her. Rohan is the topper. He has secured the first rank in the university. Rohan, the topper. So again we have added noun and then noun again to describe Rohan. Rohan, the topper, has secured the first rank in the university. Now this is called apposition, and this is how we combine two sentences by using appositions. That means adding a noun or a noun phrase immediately after using a noun in the sentence. By using a preposition with a noun or a gerund, sometimes a preposition or a preposition phrase is used to combine two simple sentences into a single simple sentence. The preposition is used with a noun or a gerund. For example, he ate all the cookies. He also ate the cake. Besides eating all the cookies, he ate the cake also. Now here we have used the gerund eating for cookies and cake. So besides eating all the cookies, he ate the cake also. So here we use the first ate was changed into eating because we used gerund for it. So when the preposition is used with a noun or a gerund, so the preposition beside is used with a gerund here. He was felicitated. He rescued the flood victims. He was felicitated for rescuing the flood victims. For rescuing, gerund has been used with the preposition for. So besides eating, for rescuing, to having, all of these when the gerunds are used with the preposition, or when we use a noun with the preposition, that is how we join by using a preposition. So we join simple sentences into one sentence by using an adverb as well. So for this, an adjective is converted into an adverb. For example, he will open the innings. That is certain. He will certainly open the innings. So here we have joined two sentences by using an adverb. And in this sentence, the adjective is converted into an adverb. So here, certain is converted into an adverb, certainly. Again, in the second sentence, the soldiers retaliated To the enemy's attack, they were quick. Here, quick adjective, again, we will convert this into an adverb quickly. The soldiers retaliated quickly to the enemy's attack. So this was all about synthesis of sentences, and before we go, let us do a quick recap. Synthesis refers to the method by which we combine two or more simple sentences into a single sentence. These sentences can be simple sentence, compound sentence, or complex sentence. Sentences can be combined by using adjectives, adjective phrases, relative clauses, adverbs, infinitives, prepositions, conjunctions, or participle phrases. Synthesis of simple sentences into a compound sentence can be done by using coordinating conjunctions. Synthesis of simple sentences into a complex sentence can be used by using a noun clause, an adjective clause, or an adverb clause. Simple sentences may be combined into a single sentence by using a participle, an infinitive, a nominative, absolute, a noun or a phrase in apposition, a preposition with a noun or a gerund or an adverb. Thank you so much for staying with us. See you in our next video lecture. Till then, keep revising.